हेलो लर्नर्स। आज मैं आपको मेडिकल कोडिंग के इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस बताऊंगी। मेडिकल कोडिंग इंटरव्यूज फॉर फ्रेशर्स फोकस ऑन फंडामेंटल knowledge of anatomy, coding guidelines, and data regulation like HIPAA. What is medical coding? It is the process of translating medical diagnosis, procedures, and services into universally standardized alphanumeric code for billing and insurance claims. मेडिकल कोडिंग होता है एक मेडिकल डायग्नोसिस को और प्रोसीजर्स को अल्फा न्यूमेरिकल कोड में कन्वर्ट करता है, उसे मेडिकल कोडिंग कहता है। व्हाट इज हिप्पा एंड व्हाई इज इट इम्पॉर्टेंट? हिप्पा, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस पोर्टेबिलिटी एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी एक्ट, is a federal law that protects sensitive patient health information and ensures data security and confidential. पेशेंट हेल्थ इंफॉर्मेशन को प्रोटेक्ट करता है। ये एक लॉ है हेल्थ इंफॉर्मेशन को प्रोटेक्ट करने का। व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी डायग्नोसिस कोड? द प्राइमरी डायग्नोसिस इज द मेन रीजन फॉर अ पेशेंट विजिट, while secondary diagnosis are additional condition or symptoms. पेशेंट लेकर आया है डायबिटीज़ और सीकेडी भी है उसे, पर वो आया है डायबिटीज़ लेकर, तो हमें प्राइमरी कोड करना होगा E11.9, सेकेंडरी N18.9. How would you code a patient with multiple fractures? Each fracture would be coded separately, including the location and the type of fracture. Example S72.002A. Common medical coding anatomy interview questions for fresher. Can you explain the difference between anatomy and physiology? Anatomy is about the structure of the body, whereas physiology deals with how the body functions. एनाटॉमी बताता है बॉडी का स्ट्रक्चर को और फिजियोलॉजी बताता है उस बॉडी के फंक्शंस को। व्हाट आर द मेन सिस्टम ऑफ द ह्यूमन बॉडी? मस्कुलोस्केलेटल, कार्डियोवास्कुलर, रेस्पिरेटरी, डाइजेस्टिव, नर्वस, urinary, endocrine, reproductive, integumentary, and lymphatic system. Where is the pancreas located and what is its function? The pancreas lies in the abdominal cavity behind the stomach. It helps in digestion and regulates blood sugar. Can you name the four chambers of the heart? Right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, and left ventricle. What is the largest organ in the human body? The skin. How do you differentiate between the small intestine and the large intestine in coding? The small intestine include duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Large intestine include cecum, colon, rectum. What is the role of the gallbladder? Stores and release bile for digestion. So, what is the medical term for the voice box? Larynx. ये सारे हमें याद रखना है। रिटन इंटरव्यू में भी पूछता है और वाइवा में भी पूछता है। So, how many bones are in the adult human body? 206 bones. Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? Cerebellum. What is the medical name for the kneecap? Patella. What are alveoli and where are they located? Tiny air sac in the lungs responsible for gas exchange. Which artery is the largest in the human body? Aorta. What is the difference between veins and arteries? Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins carry blood towards the heart. What are the three main types of muscles in the body? Skeletal, smooth, cardiac. Name the gland that regulates metabolism. Thyroid gland. Which organ filters blood in the body? Kidney. What does the prefix hepat refer in medical terms? Liver. Which body system includes the spleen and lymph nodes? Lymphatic system. How many pairs of cranial nerves do women have? 12 pairs. What the medical term for the upper arm bone? Humerus. What is the function of platelets in blood? Helping clotting. Which valve separates the left atrium and left ventricle of the heart? Mitral valve. Name the smallest bone in the human body steps located in the middle ear. What are the main lobes of the liver? Right lobe, left lobe, caudate lobe, quadrate lobe. ये सारे हमें याद रखना होगा कभी भी रिटन एग्जाम हो गया, वाइवा हो गया, अगर आप मेडिकल कोडिंग के लिए सोचे हो तो ये हमें सबसे पहले पढ़ाई करना होगा, जानना होगा हमें सारी चीज़ें. So, which bone is commonly known as the collarbone? Clavicle. How many lobes are present in the right lung? 3 lobes. Superior, middle, inferior. What's the function of the hypothalamus? Regulates body temperature, hunger, thirst, emotions, hormones. Which part of the body is affected in carpal tunnel syndrome? Wrist and hand. What is the difference between the trachea and esophagus? Trachea carries air to lungs, esophagus carries food to stomach. Which joint is called the ball and socket joint? Shoulder and hip joint. What is peristalsis? Wave-like muscles contraction that move food through the digestive tract. What's the main function of the medulla oblongata? Controls involuntary functions like breathing and heart rate. Where is the pituitary gland located? At the base of the brain. Which bones protect the brain? Skull bone. What's the difference between the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum? They are three parts of the small intestine. Duodenum connects to the stomach. Jejunum is the middle part. Ileum connects to the large intestine. तो ये सारे हैं, हमें लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन ये सारे पता होना चाहिए. किडनी के बारे में पता होना चाहिए, ब्रेन के बारे में, मतलब सारे बॉडी के जितने भी ह्यूमन एनाटॉमी है सारे हमें पता होने चाहिए. अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट हो तो आप मुझसे कमेंट बॉक्स पे पूछ सकते हो. तो अब मिलती हूँ नेक्स्ट वीडियो पे. थैंक यू.